Hi, my name is Brian Williams with Williams Orthodontics, and just kind of wanted to answer one of the common questions that we get, and that is, do we do Invisalign, and how does it compare to braces? So let's answer that. So first of all, yes, we do Invisalign, and it's a great tool. So let's start there, and we'll talk about probably the first advantage that a lot of people appreciate about it is it's very clear and aesthetic. So there's no appearance of braces. A lot of patients and adults in particular really appreciate that. The other factor that people like is that it's removable. So you can pop out these little liners, and that means you can eat whatever you want. You don't have to worry about harder, stickier foods that might break some braces, things like that. You can also then brush and floss normally. So flossing is very easy with Invisalign, and so again, this is another feature that people appreciate. You pop it back in, and it's very smooth and kind, so there's no rubbing braces initially and things like that. There's no pokey wires on them. So, along with the same lines is really just no emergencies with it. There's no loose broken brackets, pokey wires, and things that might bring you into the office for an extra visit. So that is a nice feature. Scheduling wise, so with Invisalign, we can actually go a little bit longer intervals between appointments. We might go 8-10 weeks or so between visits, versus braces might be about 6 to 8 weeks. And so if your schedule is very tight and hard to get in here, Invisalign could be something to consider. One flip side of that then is, because this is removable, that means it is compliance driven. So if you don't wear it, it obviously isn't going to work. You really need to wear it maybe 20 hours a day. So except for taking out the eat and brush, again, you kind of need to wear the aligners. So that is kind of the downside, is there's a compliance factor there. If you don't wear it, it obviously doesn't work. So we'll then switch over into some braces. There are a couple kinds of braces. We have metal braces, and then we have clear ceramic braces. They both work the same way, it's just a difference in appearance. So the metal braces, a lot of younger kids and middle schoolers really like the metal braces. They like doing the colors, and it's fun. The clear ceramic brackets, they're just less noticeable. Adults in particular really appreciate that. High schoolers sometimes appreciate that. So again, just different appearance here, but they do work the same way. Some of the flips of Invisalign. So right, first of all, they're glued to your teeth, so you can't take them in and out. That is a good thing. It takes the compliance factor out that we talked about with Invisalign. However, it does then mean that the braces are there to stay, and you do have to be a little bit careful with eating and brushing, or eating and then a little bit more time and attention with brushing and flossing. Again, appointments are about every 6 to 8 weeks, and there can, especially initially, be a little bit of rubbing. The cheeks takes a little bit of time for the cheeks and lips to kind of get used to them, but you get used to them. So just a lot of different factors there. So ultimately, when it comes down to it, it's just a matter of finding what works best for you. So come in for a free consultation, and we can look at your teeth, we can look at your bite, we can talk about all these options, and really we can ultimately kind of find what works for you. Thanks for joining us.